welcome to Arthur Smith's Balham Bash. Hello! To those of you listeners who have never been to my place, it's a 26-bedroom mock-Tudor manor house standing in 24 acres of woodland. Ah, no, the furthest room from here is my bedroom, just upstairs, and in it is comedian Milton Jones. Hello, Milton.
Hello, Arthur. How are you doing?
Walking through the hallway, I come to the kitchen, where I find, among a small but quite ugly crowd, Loretta, my glamorous drinks assistant. Hello, Loretta.
Hi, Arthur. Someone's put crack in the hummus.
And Loretta will be doing a bit of warbling herself later. Glenn Tilbrook will put his pinny on and sing, and kicking off this Balham Bash, through here in the sitting room, I find the comedian, Paul Sinha. Off you go, Paul. Go on, in you go, team.
Hello. Hello. Good afternoon to you all. It's an unusual pleasure to be here. And if any of you lovely people think that us comics earn a lot of money, fact number one, look at this place. And fact number two, after 30 years at the top of the business, Lenny Henry sleeps in a Premier Travel Inn. Yes. So I'm here to talk to you today about what I would call my new passion, my new obsession in life. It happened while I was doing what I call my weekly shopping for one at Sainsbury's and Crystal Palace. Now, bear in mind, I've been single since 1991. I live on my own, and in those 18 years, I've developed no skills for cooking whatsoever. My weekly shopping for one makes me look ridiculous. And I walked to the till with 3 tubs of cookie dough dynamo ice cream, a McFly poster magazine, and a Scotch egg. Nevertheless, I don't expect ridicule from the woman at the till, who looked at my shopping, looked at me, burst out laughing, winked at the till assistant on the next till and said, "Would you like help packing?" Unbelievable. I needed a change. I needed a hobby. I joined a team in the Quiz League of London. And through sheer hard work and doing 4 national tournaments, I now stand in front of you, ladies and gentlemen, officially the 60th ranked quizzer in the United Kingdom. Oh, yes, thank you. Yes, I am living the dream. Quizzing is great, and let me tell you why. Quizzing ended up saving my life last December. It all starts on a Thursday last December when I'm hosting a pub quiz in southeast London, and a very angry drunk lesbian accuses me of being a misogynist. I'm horrified by the accusation. I ask her what she means, and she points out that in the quiz I've written called The Gays, 17 of my answers are gay men, and only 3 are lesbians. I'm crushed because she is right and I am wrong, and I don't react with any great dignity. I actually say to her, look, it's not my fault that gay men have just achieved more than lesbians, which is undoubtedly the wrong thing to say. But then to follow it up with, I can't make half this quiz about tennis, was without a doubt the wrong thing to say. I lost the moral and intellectual high ground. Fortunately, she was so drunk, she handed it back to me when she claimed that I got one of my questions wrong. It doesn't happen. And she claimed that the noted lesbian and horse racing broadcaster Claire Balding had once won BBC Sports Personality of the Year. Try as I might, I patiently explained to her that commentators don't win that award, but when I went home, I did what any good quizzer would do. I Wikipedia'd Claire Balding, put the facts into my own personal encyclopedia, and I went to sleep a happy man. It was this attention to detail that ended up saving my life the following day when I was doing a gig in the middle of London. I got the last train from London Victoria back to West Norwood, where I live, and on that last train was a friend of mine from medical school called Harriet, who I hadn't seen for years. She's A, delightful, and B, unbelievably posh. And it was the combination of my middle-class tones and her slightly upper-class tones that were really getting on the nerves of the terrifying skinhead sat next to us on the train. And eventually, he snaps. He wags his finger in our faces and goes, "You people disgust me." I say to him, "What are you talking about?" He goes, "What you people at the BBC did to that poor Leonard Sachs was absolutely diabolical." I'm in here, he's got all kinds of facts wrong, this is my speciality. I say, number 1, I don't work for the BBC, and number 2, it is not Leonard Sachs, it is Andrew Sachs. Leonard Sachs is a completely different actor who presented the variety show The Good Old Days from the Leeds City Varieties until 1983. And then he says, "Tell me this then, why is Claire Balding always on my screen? I hate her."